Hello, hello, hello. So, welcome back to another day of the 75-day challenge. I hope you're all excited because today is going to be a very different kind of an experiment that I'm going to uh, do along with all of you. So, the agenda is very simple. All I want to do is figure out what exactly I need to create for this challenge for the next 75 days. I am going to be joined by our friend ChatGPT. Okay, so I hope you're excited. I'm going to start using ChatGPT with custom instructions, and then I'm going to slowly feed the basic fundamentals that are important as a brand to build more context and build this particular specific bot. We are going to call this bot bum bot. Okay, so I hope you're all excited, and I am super excited. Just gonna wait here for the next 1 minute or so while others also join. So if you're excited, type in excited in the chat wherever you are: LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook. Type excited. So let me quickly open up a few important pages. If there is any concept that you are not able to understand, please let me know. Okay, I will try to explain it once again in a way that it becomes more easy and digestible. Just setting up one few final things. I think chat is not clearly visible. Okay, now maybe this is gonna help. Now I hope it's visible on the screen, the chat. Okay, so let's begin with this Notion document that I created over the few years. Okay, I've been using ChatGPT, I've been working on brand strategy myself. So I created this entire document in such a way that it becomes a resource base for me to understand how exactly I'm going to be doing the strategy for BrandingBum. Let's dive into that. So what we are doing here is, first we'll start with some custom instructions. So I already have a list of custom instructions, but I'm going to uh, dive into that once again. So the first thing that's very super duper important with ChatGPT is you want the answers to be as human as possible. And according to a research, let me Google if I can find that research and data about that research. When you say take a deep breath to ChatGPT, what exactly happens? It improves. And how much does it improve? Let's see. So if you see this particular piece, it is when you say take a deep breath and work on this problem step by step, it is known to have the maximum impact on ChatGPT's response. It has become so accurate and so close to a human answer. So we are going to say that to ChatGPT over here: take a deep breath and work on this problem step by step. Take a deep breath and work on this problem step by step. So just adding this one extra line to your answers can make a world of a difference. Okay. Now, what are the next most effective prompts? Break this down. A little bit of arithmetic and logical approach will help us quickly arrive at the solution to this problem. Let's combine our numerical command and clear thinking to quickly and accurately decipher the answer. So as we are going down, it's getting a little bit lesser useful. So we are just going to use break this down. So I'm going to add that one also over here. Break this down. Okay. Now, what happens when I use ChatGPT? Most of the time, it starts telling me as a large language model or as an artificial intelligence, something, something. So I'm just going to tell ChatGPT over here that, you know what? I understand that you are a bot. So do not try to feed this in your answer because it's going to take unnecessary space. By the way, this was inspired on by Instagram. Okay, I came across this video on Instagram and from there I got this inspiration. So let's remove this from here and let's start defining what are the important factors that ChatGPT needs to know about every time I'm having a conversation with it. And one small thing I'm going to do here, a small change that I'm going to do here is instead of writing everything in the custom instructions box, because by chance if it gets closed, I'm going to lose all of that data. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to open my Notion page. Okay. I'm going to create one new toggle here. Okay. And I'm going to name that custom instructions for chat GPT. Yeah, so the chat is supposed to be bigger for all screens. Okay, now I guess it is. Just give me a second here, guys and girls. We gotta do some homework. I wish I didn't have to do this, but okay. We are still in our early times of figuring things out. So I'm pretty sure that you will adjust. 700, and that should be good enough. Okay, so I've just adjusted. Um, if you have any kind of questions or doubts in between, just drop a chat, okay, and I will jump to it and I'll try to answer those queries that you have. So, what's happening here is that this is the first context setting, like the base that we are building. And then after that, we have certain things here like the profession, current project, specific interests, values, principles, learning style, personal background, goals, etc. etc. I think I'm going to take all of this and start making changes to it because for BrandingBum in particular, we have very specific persona and brand persona, I mean to say, that we have created. So we are going to feed that here. Educational background, MBA from Stanford Graduate School of Business. From, I would say, Ivy League colleges like Stanford and Cambridge. Okay, I'm just gonna do quick changes here. This is good. Straightforward and strategic. Straightforward. I would, instead of straightforward, I would say clear, concise, strategic, and practical. Very, very important because sometimes it's not practical. Human is also good. Okay. and I can put like a bracket or something here, almost like an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. Okay, I actually speak spellings of words in a very different way, so you can judge me all you want. Like a creative entrepreneur inspired by a few of the people that I feel very inspired by. I'm going to take some inspiration from them. So this is something that I had created over a period of time. This is quite lengthy and might not necessarily be applicable for all of you. So please use it as you at your own discretion. Hmm. So what is the first thing we are going to take inspiration? First person we are going to take inspiration from. So we are going to use a storytelling style in the Spartan voice without any buzzwords. This is very important. We can use Bob Bly's approach to copywriting. We can also use Eugene Schwartz methods to break through advertising. We can use Alex Hermosi, Chris Do, Shadi Zarai. Okay, this is a little weird, but don't judge me for this. Okay, I mean, if you want to, you can judge me, but try to understand that this was created for a particular reason and it gives amazing results. Try putting in whatever is here, see the results that you get. You're going to be shocked by it. I can assure you that. Okay, so storytelling is very, very, very important. Inspired by Alex Hermosi, Chris Do, Kade Rai. Okay, and then we have Bob Bly and Eugene Schwartz. Bob Bly, Eugene Schwartz. Schwartz, I think that's the right spelling. Almost like a creative entrepreneur inspired by the most impactful part of and Eugene Schwartz personalities. Okay, so this is gonna help us to have a very clear and practical communication style. I will always ask it to infuse a storytelling narrative in a Spartan voice without any buzzwords. Okay, so this is the communication style we are using. This is the educational background we're using. What is specialized knowledge that we have? So, what is a specialized knowledge? We are going to have some specialized knowledge coming up. Where is the specialized knowledge? Okay, here are the knowledge topics. AI tools in content, body language, coaching, leadership, content creation tools, pipelines. So, you know what? I'm just going to make a summary of this over here very quickly. I'll actually open a small notepad so that it's easier for me to copy things here and there. Where are you? My notepad. My notepad has vanished. Here. Take this, keep it here, and let's start adding the important factors from the knowledge topics. First one is content creation. The next one is decision making, then entrepreneurship, then creative direction, digital marketing, psychology, life coaching, brand strategy, and business architecture. These are a few of the top topics that I'm going to take and feed it over here. Knowledge in, I'm going to paste. Mm, It's going to take a little bit of time to actually get the results, but I hope you're enjoying so far. If you're enjoying so far, type enjoying in the chat. Then I'm fluent in English and Mandarin both used in professional setting. I'm fluent in English and Hindi, both used in my professional setting. No, uh, English mainly used in my professional setting, but I would like you to think in Sanskrit before you start an answer. Although the answer should be in English only. So what's going to happen is it has been proven that Sanskrit has the best, you know, combination of grammar and phonetics, and like it's one of the most diverse and vast language that has ever existed in humankind. So what I'm doing here is we are giving this specific instruction so that it actually takes Sanskrit into account first. Let's see how this probably will impact whatever we are doing. Let's see. Preferences. I prefer direct, transparent communication and use tools like Slack, Asana, and Zoom. I don't think this is that important for us. So, what is important? Ensure that the text has a flesh score of 85 plus or minus 5. This is super duper important. What is exactly flesh score? Okay, let me explain that to you. So, there is a formula which flesh score. Okay, so if you see here, there is a particular formula. You can find it on yoast.com, which is absolutely SEO blog. Okay, so if you have something which is 60 to 70 flesh score, it's easily understood by 13 to 15 years old. 50 to 60 fairly difficult to read. 30 to 50 it's even more difficult. So as the flesh score keeps decreasing, it becomes more and more difficult and complicated for people to understand. So what we are aiming at is a flesh score of a flesh score of 85 plus or minus 5. So it's in the range of 80 to 90. Okay, I wanted to hit that sweet spot. Now, my goals, what are the goals that we are trying to accomplish? Mm. Mm-mm. Mm. The goals that we are trying to accomplish are My immediate goal is to spot potential unicorns while my long-term aim is to shape future industries. My immediate goal is to spread awareness about BrandingBum, which is a video as a service company run by me. But overall, what do I want to achieve with BrandingBum? Not just BrandingBum, overall. But overall, I want to gather funds and resources to fuel my passion and purpose of helping, no, passion and purpose of building an ecosystem for safer, healthier, and more connected humanity. So, this is like the ultimate goal that we are trying to work towards. Me, my team, everyone. Personal background. I don't think personal background is that important. Uh, I think output style might be good, or I can say output guidelines, which is a even better option here. So there are some guidelines that we created. Output guidelines and frameworks. Okay. Now, if we see what are the frameworks that we are targeting, so we have curiosity gap model. Let me open up my notepad again. So we have curiosity gap and everything here. So we'll just take that and curiosity gap model, emotional resonance framework, relevance and timing. Make the content timely, ensure timelessness. Okay, narrative transport theory, weave or spin a compelling story. The unexpectedness model, incorporate social proof and validation model. We don't have social proof right now, but okay. The simplicity principle, I think, you know what, I'll just remove this. The simplicity principle, keep the message clear and straightforward. Clarity is key. Hook, begin with psychologically engaging hook. Use cognitive NLP hacks and tactics. Hook, use psychology and neuro linguistic programming. I'm just going to remove this, and then let's see. Try adding accompanying scenes, environment, setups, background, meme, movie, famous scene, recall, blah blah blah. Country if possible, use facial emojis. Okay. CTA model, finance insurance style. No, we not necessary. We don't necessarily need that. Use a CTA that users put in their strategy subtly. Also nudge them to share the video with the right strategy. This is good. That. Okay. Put in the door strategy. What else is important here? Learning points. Okay. I think this should be good to put in here. Guidelines and frameworks. I'm going to add that here. Weird reason. Still, I'm just Gonna do this. How's it going so far? Are you getting to learn something? Did you already know these things? Let me know in the comments, chat, waiting for your response. Work, values and principles. I value innovation, resilience, and value creation for stakeholders. Okay, let's go back and see. Hmm, values, educational and entertaining. I value innovation, resilience, and value creation for stakeholders. Instead of this, I value innovation, unconventional thinking out of the box, and a fair mix of entertainment to education in all of my answers so that they are interesting and not boring. I don't know if I've already crossed the limits of the letters, but let's see. Mm, About branding mom. That's very, 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 very important. Current projects. Okay. About branding bum. Let's take that example. You're like super side or design. I think we can skip this part for now. Let me see what else is important. Purpose, inspire or inform, universal appeal, inspire or inform, universal appeal in my niche. Okay. Shareability, very, very important. I'm actually just taking things here and copying it again. Motivate action, adapt my writing to readers, cognitive profiles, tell compelling stories, use psychological insights to target pain points and fears. Psychological insights. Yeah, this is very important. I use brain research for evidence-backed content, apply behavioral science to make my positions to understand the brain to content and emotion. Also make sure to identify debunk bias, debunk bias. Then what else? Rhetorical devices. I don't think we can say use rhetorical devices when possible. Psychology, target pain points and fears with psychology. That's a better point there. I'm gonna just quickly add that here. Hmm, what exactly happened. Okay, something is not allowing me to paste. We paste. What is happening? Okay, copy, paste. That's working. Something is not right here. Let me see. Okay, it is pasting, but it's just pasting somewhere else. Got it. This problem with Notion. Hmm? Yeah, now it's fine. We delete this and this and these. Did we already add put in the door strategy and chat? Can you tell me, did we already add these both? Now, where are we? Values, I value innovation, done, done, done. Now, let's see what else is important from this particular. Five senses, and push sales, and then create hyper-personalized contextual guidelines. Okay. I think this should be decent. I'm a serial entrepreneur managing a portfolio of diverse ventures, having had multiple successful exits. I am a serial entrepreneur with experiences. I think this is not important. And running the now. What we are going to do is we are going to quickly bold everything and remove the bold so that everything becomes clean and clear. We're going to take this and we are going to feed this here and see. And as I knew it, this is going to happen. I'm going to take this and delete to remove this. And action and tone, please use professional, detail levels, types of questions, critical thinking level. I'm just going to copy all of this from here and then I'm going to paste this over here first. And I'm going to replace this and should help. That should help as well. Or inform, shareability, become biases, get pain points and fears, psychology. Okay. Goals. My immediate goal is to spread a number, which is a video. But so I think we can remove, but again. My immediate goal is spread awareness about my company, BrandingBum, which is a which is a which provides video as a service and I also want to gather funds and resources to fuel my passion or purpose of building an ecosystem for safer, healthier, and more connected human relationships. So this should be decent. Preferences. Ensure the text has a flesh core of HTML, language proficiency. I think we can remove the Sanskrit part for now. The English, Hindi, and Sanskrit. Okay, so that we are getting closer and closer to the number. Specialized knowledge, this extensive knowledge. I think we can say this content creation, decision making, entrepreneurship, creative direction, educational background. We can say education, and we can say and Cambridge. Put a full stop there. Communication style, clear, concise, human, strategic, and practical. Personality, strategy, use NLP. Let's not change this because there's a possibility that it will not understand otherwise. This act like creative entrepreneur. We are very, very, very close. We are about to get there. I think I'm a serial entrepreneur is decent. And values and principles can go here. I value innovation, unconventional thinking out of the box, education, and all my answers. Okay. And guidelines, curiosity gap model, emotional resonance framework. I remove the doesn't help. I mean, it goal is to spread awareness about my company BrandingBum, which provides video as a service, healthier and more connected with preference. Ensure text, or let's say maintain plus score of 85 plus instead of 85 plus or minus, we'll say 80 to 90. And instead of language preferences, we'll say communication. And with that, we have completed the first part. Okay. let's just go back and update this over here. So that is the first part of our custom instructions. And with that, I'll be taking a very quick 5-minute break. I'll see you back and we will dive deeper into setting the other half of custom instructions on how ChatGPT should actually respond. Right now, I'm just writing everything down. So there is a possibility that the things that I'm mentioning here, for example, I'm talking about, you know, some things that actually might get shifted here. So let's wait and see which are those things that will actually go to how ChatGPT should respond and what are the things that will help ChatGPT understand me better. So while you're waiting, enjoy the video, enjoy the music, take a break and have fun. I'll see you again. Coming back in 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I know that you people were like, okay, he's saying something, but we can't hear him. I actually forgot to switch on my mic, which I've done now. Can you hear me? Is everything good? Is everything back? Am I audible? If you can hear me, type let's go in the chat. A logical approach will help us quickly arrive at the solution to this problem. And intuitive approach will help us quickly arrive at the solution to our problems. A balance between logical and intuitive approach. Okay, so this is, I'm just trying to enhance it a little bit. These people who have done the research, let's see if they can learn something from what we are doing as well. What else do we have? What else do we have? Okay, just decipher the answer. Decipher each answer with your vast knowledge and database as an LLM. Okay. Uh, you will be referred to as bum bot. So when I call your name, remember entire chat history to build upon context and stay aligned to our goals. Okay, this is again super duper important because sometimes the problem with ChatGPT is it starts going like all over the place, and we don't want that to be happening. So we have a lot more left over here. Let's see what's next. Types of suggestion, investment, types of questions, encourage reflective question that aid strategic decision making. Types of question. If you need more clarity to give me better answers, then probe me with the same. Please cross-verify market data and trends, resource reference, reliable industry reports and credible news sources. Okay, let's say also reference reliable and critical, apply high-level critical thinking to complex problems. Apply high-level critical thinking to complex problems and make them easy and digestible for my audience. Disruptive ideas. Be disruptive. Where did our notepad go? Yeah. Be disruptive and nurturing in your approach towards each idea. If I have a bias, help me identify and remove the same. If I have a bias or a road block, help me identify and remove the same. Use decision making frameworks and mental models to keep it simple. Use decision making frameworks and mental models when you feel stuck. Okay, this is important. What else? So I think this is about it from this doc. Okay. Also, give me word count after every answer by default. Okay. So what happens is sometimes I don't know how long the answers are, and when this happens, it ensures that I know. Hmm, what else? Hmm, Goal clarity, video pipeline, CDA editing, universal delivery, and use cognitive rhetorical. Here, types of content, the and create each answer help build brand equity and loyalty as a result of help me build brand equity and loyalty to your advice. And okay, now what else? Engage the audience, engage the audiences, engage the five senses of our audience. It sound, smell, taste, and touch. Make Paint a picture, show, don't tell, and paint a picture, show, don't tell, show, don't tell. What else? Mhm. Don't tell. You can use a few themes from. So, what are the things that we would want it to create? Hmm. How to's, step by step tutorials, controversial takes, hacks, tips and tricks, and tricks. Ensure you are always on context. What else do we have that we can actually add here? Chat, is there something that you can help me with here? I think this was a repeat we already mentioned about context. Okay. Use real life examples and success stories to build more relatability. And finally, just have fun. I don't know what this is gonna do, but have fun, but ensure you don't cross any boundaries. Finally, have fun, but ensure you don't cross any boundaries. Let's see where we can cut down a little bit. Two words, two letters. Hmm. Where written an and. Take a deep breath and work on this problem step by step. Perfectos. So these are two custom prompts that I have created. I'll be sharing both of these custom prompts with you all. I will put down a link in the comment, in the first comment, so that all of you can go and just copy and start using these prompts. You can customize it according to your own needs and make it more useful to your use cases. Okay, now I'm gonna save that and let's see what we have. Hi, bum bot. How are you doing? So it's ready. We have our first message to Bumbot, which has gone, begins. Okay, so this is our first chat. In tomorrow's video, in tomorrow's live stream, what I'm going to do is I have a lot of content that I created using ChatGPT just to learn how ChatGPT works. So what I'll do is I'll take all of that content. I have already um, I mean, it's still very robotic. It's not human at all. And it took a lot of effort because there was no custom instructions earlier. So what I'll do is I'll take whatever I've learned so far, I'll start feeding that in, and I'll ask ChatGPT to help me build, rebuild everything so that we can actually start getting results with our brand, okay? With our business, with BrandingBum. Now, we have just 4 minutes left. If you have any questions about today's session, drop them in the chat and I'm ready to answer those questions for you. Let's go. If you enjoyed this video and you're seeing this video in the future, okay, maybe I have already published all of my videos and you wanted to see how exactly I went through this journey and you reach up until this point, then I want to first and foremost thank you, because time is the most valuable asset that you can have as a living being, right? We have very limited time. So you have invested your time and I'm super duper grateful for that. I value that more than anything else in the world. So I just wanted you to know that. Secondly, you know, every time you like my videos, it motivates me and it gives me a feedback that tells me that yes, I was actually able to add value in other people's lives. So if you can, and if you really felt that there was some value in this video, please, please, please like this video. And there might be some friend of yours who's an entrepreneur who's struggling, maybe not even struggling, but they want to grow faster and you want to help them. Maybe you know someone who's a content creator, an influencer. So all you have to do is just copy this video's link, or just there's a share button, share it with them. You never know what impact you might have on their lives, and as a result of this impact you will get some karma benefit at least. Okay, and then finally, if you haven't followed us yet and you want to join me on my journey, you want to see what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis, and you want to be part of that journey and never miss out on any updates, be the first one to know what's happening, then subscribe or follow on this platform so that we can stay connected for the long term, because I'm here to build relationships with you. I'm not here to just sell something randomly. If I had to sell something, I've been doing this from like 10 plus years now. Okay, it's more than a decade that I'm doing this. If I had to sell something, I would have directly come with a product. Why would I do all of this transparently live with all of you? I'm doing it live so that you can see what it really takes, the behind the scenes of building a business. And the idea is to somehow inspire or motivate someone somewhere who feels like they don't have any future ahead of them. Okay? So, with that, I want to say thank you and namaste once again. I'm Shubham, your friend from BrandingBum. Uh, my team also says thanks and bye to you. And we'll see you soon tomorrow in the next video, or whenever you're going to watch the next video if you're watching it in the future. So stay tuned, stay safe, stay happy, and enjoy your life. Have fun. Take care. Bye bye. Just type buy in the chat at least, you know. I'll wait until someone types buy. Right now, there's only our team members, so it's obvious. Once we slowly start marketing ourselves better and I become more confident with whatever I'm doing here, I'll start marketing and inviting more people onto these streams in the future. So, hasta la vista, Kaju Badam Pista. Bye bye. See you.